What's going on, guys? Pizzo back with you with your North Division Roundup, week number 5. And first things first, we take a look at the standings. And for the first time, they are exactly what they were last week. And you got the Leafs at the top, the Senators at the bottom. So it surprised a lot of people, myself included, that the most talked about game this week came between those two teams. Here's why.
Dumped by Watson in shorthanded, shoots, rebound, score! Zoom in, scores! Zip back across, tap back to White, across to Brown, scores! Norris shoots, tipped in front by Kachuk, rebound, score! Dadonov on the breakaway, Dadonov in, scores! Evgeny Dadonov, the overtime winner! And the Ottawa Senators come back from 5-1 down to win it 6-5.
You poor Leaf fans and that dreaded 4-goal lead. Now, the Leafs did bounce back to beat the Sens in back-to-back games. But you know what? Ottawa raised some eyebrows this week. Not only did they have that epic comeback, but they beat Winnipeg with under 10 seconds left on Hockey Day in Canada. All right, we've got to talk about Connor McDavid because he did reach a pretty significant milestone this week.
Then McDavid ahead, Puljujärvi breaks in, scores! Give McDavid an assist and point number 500.
Okay, the fact that he got 500 points should surprise absolutely no one. But the speed in which he did it definitely warrants some discussion. Now, in terms of games played, only 7 players did it faster than Connor McDavid. And when you look at these 7 players, you're going to notice they all have 2 things in common. 1, they're all Hall of Famers. And 2, they all played in a much higher scoring era than McDavid. So what he's done is really impressive. And I've got to bring this up too. Connor McDavid got his 500th point in game number 369. Sidney Crosby got his 500th point in game number 369. All right, moving on. Austin Matthews continued being all Austin Matthews. He leads the league in goals. He's picked up a point in 15 straight appearances, and that's 6th on the Leafs' all-time list, and just 3 games shy of the record shared by Daryl Sittler and Ed Olczyk. Okay, I should mention this too. He did miss a game in there because of an injury, so his official streak sits at 12 games. All right, we saw a couple trades in the division this week. First, the Ottawa Senators picked up forward Ryan Dzingel from the Carolina Hurricanes, sending forward Cedric Paquette and Alex Galchenyuk in the opposite direction. The Canes then put Galchenyuk on waivers the next day, and he cleared, so they pulled off another deal, sending him to Toronto for Igor Korshkov and David Warsofsky. Bit of good news if you're a Leaf fan too, because Galchenyuk was in Ottawa, didn't travel to Carolina after he got dealt, so nobody has to wait around for 14 days for him to quarantine. All right, couple things before we take a look at the weekend schedule. Jacob Markstrom decided to go all 80s style in making this save on Wednesday night, but you can't do that twice in one game.
Knock it down, scores! Markstrom came way out and Horvat puts the puck into the open net.
And speaking of the Flames, they lost 2 of 3 this week, and head coach Jeff Ward was not happy.
We certainly can't control the way we start. We certainly can't control how we pay attention to details, how hard we compete, how much we care. You know, all those things are certainly within our control. It's time for us to start giving a about it.
All right, busy weekend coming up in the North Division. 6 games in total, including a double dose of the Battle of Alberta, and then you've got the Leafs and Habs on Saturday night. Enjoy the games. We'll see you next week.